Okay, this is going to be a little bit of an honor flight update. First, something to put on your calendar. On Tuesday, the 18th of October, this is evening of, that's the date the flight will be coming back from Washington with the veterans, and we're trying to get a kind of an activity going out at the airport. We don't know the time yet, but if you put the 18th on your calendar, we'll get that information to you later on. Now, a little update on money raised. I think when we ended the program last week, we had $850. Now we're only $860, not a whole lot. So I want to bring this back to your attention. Now, part of my job as the unofficial office project officer, I guess, is motivation to get you to think about this and contribute. I'm not a real great motivational speaker, and I've been giving a lot of thought on how we could get this to your attention and motivate you to contribute. And my thought was, if we can make some personal contact with each one of you individuals with a World War II veteran. Now, that's easy to say, but it's kind of hard to do. Is any of you out here, anybody acquainted with a bona fide World War II veteran? Well, a couple of three, not very many. So what I'm going to do is task all of you for the coming week to try to make contact with a World War II veteran. Pretty hard to do, but not impossible. And make some personal contact. I don't want you to invite him in or anything like that, but just personally talk to a World War II veteran. Two problems. One, where do you meet a veteran? To give you a little bit of my experience, I find that a lot of World War II veterans, best place to find them is at a fast food restaurant sometime between 11 o'clock in the morning and 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I go to Arby's, and there's 4 or 5 World War II veterans that I run into at Arby's all the time. So that's where you meet them. Now, once you meet them, how do you identify them? Two ways. Well, first off, you can bet they're going to be old. Well, older than me. You know, the youngest are probably 89 and the rest of them are in their 90s. And so they're going to have the vestiges of an old person. They're going to be bent over, they may be in a wheelchair, they may be walking with a walker, bald-headed, feeble. Now those are old people. Now, but they may not be veterans. Now, how do you determine which old people are veterans? There's something about World War II veterans that I've noticed. They tend to advertise their veteranship with their clothes. A cap, USS Arizona, jacket, bomber, 355th Bomb Wing, or a patch on their shoulder that identifies them. When you see that, and they're old, then you can be 99.9% assured that you're looking at a World War II veteran. Okay, now what do? You're in Arby's and here he is. Walk up, and I keep saying he. Now, I don't want to eliminate the women. There weren't quite as many women in World War II, but there were some. But it's a lot easier to use the masculine. Walk up to him and say, "Excuse me, sir, noticed your cap. Were you World War II? Okay. Pay attention to what they do now. You're going to see this person really begin to wake up. And then your next thing is, once he identifies himself as World War II, you say, well, sir, my name is Bill Mitchell, and I want to shake your hand, and I want to thank you for the great contribution you made to this country. And again, you watch this man. He's going to become, within his mind, he's going to become the warrior that he was 50 years ago in his mind. And he's going to relive those days, and he's going to, in his mind, be 10 feet tall. Let him do it. Now, if you've got time, engage him in a conversation. Get him to talk about his experiences. You have to remember, at their age, a lot of them won't remember their experiences. And that's okay. If they can't remember, typically they'll make up something. And I do that. You know, a lot of times what you make up is a lot more interesting than what actually happened. But listen to them. Because you will have made their day, and they deserve everything that you give them. Now, getting around to the point that I wanted to make. While you're in the mood, pull out your checkbook and write a check to the honor flight. And we're like the political contributors, we'll take $20, $35, even $50 or $100. So write a check at that point. Now, if you don't have your checkbook with you and you escape the mood of that moment, come on back to the office, call me up. Give me a couple of 10 minutes. I can tell you some more stories to put you back in the mood. Maybe true, maybe not, but I'll. So, anyhow, that's it. Think about honor flight. Yes?
You know what? We all may have some World War II veterans as clients. I do. And they are interesting people.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
they are very
can tell
interesting.
you some really good
In fact,
stories.
next week, I'm going to tell you a story of a World War II veteran that I know, a story that he told me of one of his, and I think it's true. But anyhow, I'm going to share that story with you.
Here's a check.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. Any more?
Thanks, Mitch.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.